Alright, ladies, before this video starts, I want to say, I don't know what the hell the audio on my mic is doing, I did move my mic at one point, but I need to get like a pop filter from my Turtle Beaches or something. Like, my dogs went crazy at the end. My bad. I basically wrapped up everything. I was on a freaking rant. But, I tried to make this video more energetic. I recorded it before, and it was like 14 minutes, and I was like, I mean, it's 4 minutes shorter, but, like, it was just really slow. It wasn't energetic. It wasn't how I wanted it to be. I didn't think it was enjoyable, honestly, and I can't even speak in this video. I literally recorded this, and I'm like, what the hell am I saying? Like, it was awful, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was a lot funnier than when I first recorded it initially. I thought it really is more energetic. I hope it's really funny for you guys and informative. Shout out to my boy Eric requesting this video. Hopefully you guys really do enjoy. I really hope it's what you guys like. And if you want me to make any other types of videos, remember, just tweet at me, leave them in the comments, whatever. Probably don't email me. That's awkward. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. Peace! Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Alex back again. And today's video, requested by my boy Eric, and probably questioned or requested by many people, is whether you should use the BAL or the ASM1. I'm gonna hop in a game of Detroit Hardpoint online public match, and I'm just gonna say what I speak, and that doesn't make sense, but here we go. Alright, so now I'm just gonna talk about really ranges. I've gone over attachments for in the past. I can't speak today, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go, you chimpanzees. Alright, so ASM1 is the god gun. After this latest update, this gun is a freaking monster. If you guys don't use it, I don't even understand you. Boop. Alright, literally this gun is unfreaking real. This gun is literally I can't describe how unreal and how unfair this gun is. It makes no sense to me. This gun is literally a monster. And the only thing I'm going to go over attachments on this gun is you need advanced rifling, because rapid fire is pointless. It's probably going to be banned. I suck. But seriously, you need advanced rifling. Alright, so for short ranges, you're going to want Jesus. You're going to want, well, you will need Jesus, first of all. But legit, for short ranges, you're going to want the ASM1. Look at that. Do you just see how fast I melted him? And not that kid, the kid before him. That kid's got an O. No, he doesn't. Alright, I was going to say that. Alright, I was literally going to say that kid has an OG. Yes, he does. Discomfort. He's OG. I thought it was a Q. I'm like, wait a minute. But legit, close range, you want the ASM1. This thing, the rapid fire, not the rapid fire, the rate of fire is unreal. The damage, it's got like 45 bullets a mag. It is crazy. The damage to kill, I think it's 3-shot. Like, the 3-shot kill range is pretty good now. Like, look at that, dude. Just melting these kids. Alright, that kid almost wrecked me. But seriously, close range, you want to use this gun. Now, for medium ranges with advanced rifling, grip, and quick draw, it's going to be a little debatable. For the really, like, close medium ranges, like the ones that are, like, closer to close range, if that makes any sense, I would still say the ASM1, but in terms of just like full-on medium range, long range, you're going to want the BAL. The BAL is an assault rifle. It's made for range. It's got better accuracy at range. The damage is better at range. For short range, you're going to get outgunned probably 9 out of 10 times by the ASM1 if you're using a BAL. But at long range, you realistically and statistically speaking, you should win a majority of the gunfights if you're using a BAL. And your shot isn't worse than mine is right now because you haven't played in like 26,000 freaking years. But so, like, in competitive wise, hardpoint, I'm gonna say if you're just like a main slayer like me, you're gonna want the ASM1 to break kills. This thing is a freaking monster. You turn on kids like you're Crim 6 and freaking Champs and Ghosts or something. Awful comparison. Awful. I'm terrible. But seriously, hardpoint, you're a main slayer, you want this gun. OBJ, it's a little different. That probably would be more personal preference. Personally, I would probably still say ASM1. God, the garage hill lag that the pros talk about, it's real. And for anchor, you're going to want the BAL 150,000%. That gun gives you the accuracy. Anchor is probably one of the most important roles in hardpoint. You need to just destroy kids like Formal, and you're going to want the BAL 100% as an anchor. And I suck. Alright. Now for CTF, it depends. It really does. I think the best setup for CTF 2 BALs, 2 ASM1s. Personally, I run the BAL and CTF. I really like red dot, stock, and quick draw. Not quick draw, foregrip. I need that accuracy. I think it works best when you're holding the flag. When you have a lot of people going after you, the red dot really gives you an advantage over iron sights. And I think you really can sacrifice quick draw. Personally, I really think you can. I just think it works better. Now, if you're one that stays back at the base, I would go BAL. And I would say this kind of is the same for uplink. I think the same rules apply. If you stay in the base, I would go BAL if you're kind of like the anchor in a sense. But if you're, going for the ball, if you play ball or flag, I would definitely go with ASM1. You're going to want to be able to win the close range gunfights. You're going to want to be able to just wreck kids the moment you see them. And that's really what the ASM1 is going to do for you in all honesty compared to the BAL. You're going to win more gunfights. I don't understand. Oh my god. He just destroyed me. And so yeah, close range ASM1. Medium to long BAL. So map wise, it's a big thing too. Detroit, I'm probably going to go with the ASM1 for like hardpoint or really any game mode. There are the medium to long ranges. And quickly for S&D. This is a big personal preference one. If you're someone that really just stays back, you don't push too much, you don't do risky plays, you're going to want to stick with the BAL. I usually stick with the BAL, I'll probably say 80% of the time. There are times like on Terrace where I will play extremely risky. I'll be like, hey, I'm going to go for a crazy pick. We're going to see what happens. And I'll use the ASM1. I know on Terrace, on offense, I think I said terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. On offense, on Terrace, I like to use the ASM1. I do really risky pushes that work out a majority of the time by purple pool. And, a big thing that I'm going to say right now is personal preference. You could see every single pro pull out the ASM1 and use nothing else for the remainder of Advanced Warfare. You could see them pull out shotguns, because there's apparently some huge-ass weapon buff tomorrow, which I'm a little scared for. I don't know what the hell is going to happen, guys. I'm nervous. I personally like the game more with 4 BALs. I thought it just flowed better. Who the hell knows what's happening anymore, guys? But you could see every pull out a freaking ACOG Morse, but you do not have to do what they do. I used to definitely think that back in the day, like, oh, the pros play on this sensitivity, or, they use this kind of paddle, or you don't want to be like Nadeshot who uses one paddle. I mean, you could be. I'm not saying that's wrong, but that probably won't suit you best. He's even admitted that it's like weird. I mean, it kind of is personally. I use 4 paddles. Hey, you might only like 2. So a big thing in all of this is personal preference. I used to hate the ASM1 after the buff. Holy shit, where did he go? I used to hate the ASM1 with my guts when the buff came out. When this gun became actually good, that kid just almost wrecked my teammate. I literally thought this gun was still shit. I was like, why would you use it? But honestly, this gun is a powerhouse. It is literally like a freaking gun on crack cocaine. This gun is a monster. You want to be Crim 6, you use this gun, no joke. Like, in all seriousness, this gun is a monster. If you're a monster at long range, you have a freaking accuracy like formal. You don't even need control freaks and all that jazz like I use. You're going to want to use the BAL. Personal preference, guys. It's what you think feels best for you. These kids, honestly, this is a close game. Doing decent, banter in my opinion. But seriously, it's like, I think the big thing that's been getting tossed around, and especially like recently with competitive Call of Duty, is that like, oh, whatever the pros do, you have to do, or whatever they use, you have to use. If they use a cinch, you have to use a cinch over a scuff, or if they use turtle beaches over asters. Like, it honestly is personal preference. I will say that, pros, they play this game more than anyone else, so their, opinions and stuff, they have like hundreds, if not thousands of hours backed behind them. They're not just saying, oh, use this headset, and then they've never used it. Like, they've probably like destroyed headsets. They probably were on their like 27,000th pair. Like, everything you need to take with a grain of salt in this community. Like, you could say someone could give you this strat, and for S&D, it could work perfectly or it can work miserably. Everything, you just need to decide whether you're gonna rock it or you're gonna sock it. I don't even know if that makes freaking sense. Like, you can't just be like, oh, this person said use rapid fire and ACOG on a gun. Like, that doesn't, and like, oh, they could do good in one public match that they post on YouTube. That doesn't mean it's actually viable. They could be literally like playing Christmas and noobs, and there are even Christmas noobs, you know, maybe late January noobs, whatever. You know, like, hey guys, you gotta just decide for yourself, honestly. Like, you know, you're not gonna use like guns that literally no one uses. I understand that, you know. You may see the occasional IMR and SND, for instance. Jesus Christ, that garage lag. You might see the occasional IMR and... Oh my god, I'm bad. You know, alright, seriously. You may see the IMR and SND occasionally. People that, you know, probably anchors, I see pull that out. And hey, it may work for them. It may work for you too. If not, don't worry about it. Like, honestly, just use what, like, you rock with. Like, you don't just need to be like, oh, I need to conform to, you know, the guns everyone else uses. Like, no, just freaking do you, man. Just fucking rock kids, whatever you want to use. If you want to use a KF5 or whatever the hell it's called, you want to use a Bulldog, you rock that shit. You piss kids off with that. That doesn't matter. Alright, my dog sucks. I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.